we are actually doing is to put the Ghost Army as his base ability. So you will not need 6 elixir to accept as Ghost Army. Just get Royal Ghost. The default ability is the Ghost Army. So you can use him to create crazy strategies. And because it's only 3 elixir now, you have more elixir to spend on how to get other minions to work with him better. And that's the change we are making. So he's still going to deal 2 damage on his hit. He's still able to like deal a lot of damage if leaving unchecked. But he has this ability to support, and we feel it also creates more counterplay on the enemy side because it's more guaranteed, it's more sure what is going to happen. You get a new ability for him, but we want to just first swap it and let the community try it first. And the way we are going to do is that now every 3 attack is going the second upgrade will be every 3 attacks he become invisible for 3 seconds.
Oh,
and
wow.
because it's triggered by attack rather than mana bar, he actually does that faster. He doesn't need an animation to wave up his hand and the sword then become invisible. He just become invisible immediately. So he feels much smooth to use and it feels much more powerful. He's still going to be the really unique mini in class mini he has, but I think the whole experience feels much more smoother. Nerfing Barbarian in the next patch. Yeah, we definitely are aware of that, and they work together, right? They are a really good combo. So we are also nerfing Barbarian. That's why we are also not nerfing these 2 cost minis too much, because the main hero that actually make them strong is being a little bit yeah. So we don't want to just cut them like by too much.
Well, Barbarian King, to be clear, not Barbarian.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is going to happen to Royal Champion is that her base ability now, even at level 1, can bounce. So she throw the shield, hit one enemy, bounce to another one, and if either of these hit kills an enemy, to deal 2 damage.
I love it. I love you. I love you already. That's great.
Okay. I just don't know if I express this clearly. So yeah, her base is the bounce at the 2 hits, and the level 4 upgrade is going to plus 2 damage to the ability, so that the after level 4 everything feels similar, but in early game it's more fun, right? It's easier to see the fun, see the potential of this hero. And the other thing is, before this change, I cannot make a Royal Champion too weak, because if her level 4, level 8 is too weak, her level 1 is also going to be weaker. It's really hard to just nerf level 4 to 8, not level 1. So that in the longest time, my biggest struggle is that if I nerf her at level 4, level 8, her level 1 will feel like shit because she has nothing. The shield is just one shield. It feels the weakest. I think a lot of people also felt that, right? Like a Royal Champion feel very underwhelming before level 4. After level 4, she become a god, right? So, but now with this bouncing at the base level, I can actually the potential of the level 1, 2, 3 is much higher, so that the early game is stronger, and I can then start to nerf a little bit the level 4 and level 8. So in general, we are putting a nerf on her, but with the shift of the mechanics to early levels, her early level will not be too impacted, while the late game is a little bit nerfed. So we feel she's overall a more balanced character with more fun and easier access. The fun is easier to access. Imagine, besides throwing a ball on the line, imagine he throw the ball to a location, and that rock stays there and block pathfinding for enemies. And imagine how many like gameplay that will create, right? Imagine instead of like throwing the ball to a location that blocks the enemy passing, what if he actually roll with the ball, or he roll his ally with the ball, right? Maybe every ally in front of him is going to the enemy with the ball, something like that. I feel like he has great potential, but we need more time to make him really good. That's why we are not changing him right now. Magic Archer. Yeah, we are reworking Magic Archer.
I didn't even have insider info on that either.
Scale of this rework, the scale of this rework is a little bit big, because he's a really cool guy, right? He's legendary. Like just love him. He's so cool in Clash Royale in our game. So I feel he deserves some really epic kind of rework to make him almost like a mini that feels close to a hero, that kind of feeling. But he just looks so cool, right? So we are doing almost like a full rework on him.
Nice.
We are still testing the details and stuff like that. But I cannot promise the time. But I think you're right. We are trying to do something very special about him.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's see my.
So we are making kind of like mid-season patch that fix some of the bugs and introduce some of the balance changes in the same time. Also, there's another bug we are fixing, which is the Wave Master. Wave Master's healing on the level 4 is bugged, so it does not heal the correct amount. So if it works, you should heal more. So we are also fixing bugs like this. So once we finish the testing, we'll put it out. It's probably around the. I cannot promise anything, but it will be in the middle of the season. So maybe in 3 weeks, I guess.
That's exactly. I think that's exactly what we want to hear.